Aisha, and today we will be heading with another topic, that is Bheshaja Pariksha Vidhi. Bheshaja Pariksha Vidhi. The Bheshaja Pariksha Vidhi is explained as follows. Evam Prakruti. The morphological study of drug constitutes the Prakruti. Evam Gunam. Guna indicates the pharmacological properties of drug. For example, Rasa, Guna, Virya and Vipaka. Evam Prabhavaha. Prabhava indicates the action produced by the drug in the body. Asmin deshe jataha, the study of the region where it grows naturally. Asmin rutu, the knowledge of the season of collection. Evam grahitam, the method of collection. Evam nihitam, choosing the ideal method of formulation. Evam upaskrutam, proper processing of the drug. Anya cha matra, deciding the appropriate dosage. Asmin cha vyadho, selection of appropriate drug for the indicated disease. Evam vidhasya purushasya etavanta dosha apakashyanti vaha. The drug chosen properly in the right dose for said disease does the dosha apakarshana and cures the disease. The Bheshaja Pariksha Vidhi has covered all their essential part right from its collection to the administration in the patient. Dravya Sangrahana means the collection of dravyas. The drug collection should be done based on the following paths. Desha and Bhumi of the drug collection. Second one is Swarupa of the Sangrahaniya Dravya. Third is method of the drug collection. Fourth is time or period of drug collection. And fifth is Samrakshana Vidhi, means storage and preservation. First one, Desha means geographical area. The knowledge of desha helps in better understanding of the properties of the drug, as the drug properties follows the dosha where it grows. The desha can be classified into three types: Jangala desha, Anupadesha and Sadharana desha. Jangala desha means dry areas. The Jangala desha is described as follows. In general, Paryakasha Bhuyishtha means having a clear sky. Sthirashushka Pavana means the strong dry wind makes the young plants dance. The land is even and the soil is rough and predominant with stones and gravel. Flora. The trees that naturally grows in this region are Kadara, Khadira, etc. Fauna. The birds and animals generally seen are Lava, Tittira and Chakora. People of Jangala Desha. People living in this desha are usually Vatapitta Pradhana, having firm and strong stature. Anupadesha means wet areas. In general, the rivers and beaches surround the land. Cold breezes blow in this region. River banks are lined with plants of Vanjula, Vanira, etc. The region has plenty of water resources like river, predominance of mountains and springs, mild and cold winds, and also presence of thick, dense forest with flowing plants. Flora, Amala, Arikela, Kadali, etc. Fauna, Hamsa, Chakravaka, etc. People of this region are Vata Kapha Pradhana and Sukumara Purusha. Sadharana Desha. Both flora and fauna described above will be seen in this area. People living in this area will be shown average qualities. Bhumi means soil. This Bhumi is again classified into two types. First one is classification on the basis of Panchabhutas, and second is the classification on the basis of rasas. Now we are going to see the classification. So this is the classification on the basis of Panchabhutas. Parthiva Bhumi. In Parthiva Bhumi, the soil is predominant with heavy rocks. The color is black or greyish with colored soil with huge trees. Apya Bhumi. The Apya Bhumi is Snigdha, Shitala and near the source of stones with whitish soil. Agneya Bhumi. The soil is having various colors. It is Laghu with plenty of stones. Vayaviya Bhumi. The soil is Ruksha and having grey in color. The plants are weak having Alparasa. Akashiya Bhumi. The soil is greyish black in the color with dry trees growing near rocky mountains. So now we are seeing the classification on the basis of rasas. Soil will be of 6 types on the basis of rasa, that is Madhura Bhumi, Amla Bhumi, Lavana Bhumi, Katu Bhumi, Tikta Bhumi and Shaya Bhumi. If all 6 rasas are present in the soil, it is considered as Sadharana. Swarupa of Sangrahaniya Dravya means the nature of quality of the drug to be collected. The drug which are collected shown be grown in the Panchabhautika Bhumi. The drug should possess the following characteristics: not affected by krimi, not affected by visha, not affected by weapon, not affected by heat, not affected or destroyed or damaged, not affected by water. Best quality, and it must have the single predominant taste, well developed, strong, and deep rooted in the soil. The drug should be collected from the northern direction. The drug should be collected when it is fully matured. It should be collected in proper rutu. Dravya Sangrahana Vidhi means method of drug collection. The drug collection is done with all methods and religious rituals. In early morning hours, after bath with calm mind, the person should pray Lord facing the early morning sun. Later, the drugs situated north side should be collected. Drugs should not be collected from the religion which has abundant watery areas on the road, dirty place and graveyard. The method of drug collection are as follows. Each drug or its part have different methods. First one is patra, means leaf. The drug which constitute leaf are collected before they reach their maturity or flowering stage. Twak means bark. Bark is collected by making suitable transverse incision on the stem root of the plant. Bij, seed, and phala means fruit. It should be collected when they are paripakwa or fully ripe. They are most potent. Pushpa means flower. Picked individually and cut into branches. Stem. Stems are collected after the plant has given the flowering. Collection of Jangama Dravya. Rakta, Roma, Nakha, etc. should be collected from the animals in their Praudha Avastha, means mature age. The collection of Kshara, Mutra, Purisha from animals should be done after the animal has digested its food. Dravya Sangraha Kala. Time or period of drug collection. The raw materials used in Ayurveda shall be collected according to part used, season, potency, etc. in specific manner. So please have a look at this table. Time of collection according to Virya. Virya means potency. Saumya Aushadha means Shita Virya Dravya. In Shita Rutu means cold season, like in Varsha, Hemanta and Shishira. Agneya Aushadha means Ushna Virya Dravya. In Ushna Rutu means in hot season, like in Sharad, Varsha and Grishma. Collection of drugs as per area means Desha. Agneya Dravya should be collected from Vindhya ranges, whereas Saumya Dravya should be collected from Himalayas. Dravya Samrakshana Vidhi means preservation and storage of the drugs. Preservation. Usually all the herbs must be collected fresh and used in wet state. The exception to this rule are Madhu, Ghrita, Gud, Pipale and Vidanga. Certain drugs shall only be used in the wet state as far as possible. Example, Guduchi, Kutaj, Ashwagandha, etc. It is specially mentioned that these drugs need not to be used in double quantity though they are being used in wet state. It is of two types. Shushka Vidhi means Aushadha Dravya and Churna are properly preserved in the dry containers like plastic. Adra Vidhi. Wet Aushadha Dravyas are preserved with usual part in a glass jar container, that is 1% formulation and 10% water. Bhaishajagara means storage. The collected raw materials are to be preserved and stored in the suitable container. Then they kept in the storerooms which are built in airtight area with plenty of precautions. The storehouse shall be cleaned regularly by ritual methods. It should be free from fire, water, water vapor, smoke, dust, rats, and always away from the crossroads. The drug stores must be completely dry where the raw materials or drugs are stored. The collected materials may be preserved in cloth, clay pots, planks, conical flax, etc. Afterwards, they are preserved in Bheshajagara in a suitable corner. So, the storehouse entry should always be either in Purva or in Uttara direction. So, I have mentioned here the directions and the things which we have to kept in that direction. So, please have a glance at it. Study of different prayojana means useful plant parts. Moola, Twak, Sara, etc. These are all the important useful plant parts which we are using. So as far as now, I have completed all the important topics that belongs to this lesson. So please have a look at the important questions which we have provided.